But there is still one other incentive I have to explain to you. Verses 11 and 12, very important. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, just as a father the son in whom he delights. These verses, of course, are quoted in Hebrews chapter 12, that great chapter of encouragement for people in hard times. See how he talks to us, my son? That's how God's discipline is to be understood. That's how hard times are to be understood. It's God drawing close, my son, my daughter. You're in hardship right now. It's not the devil, it's me. He might use the devil. Even the devil is God's devil, as Luther said. But he says, it's me. Your hardship, it's me. And it is because you're my son. It is because you're my daughter. I love you enough to even bring suffering, or even severe suffering upon you, because you are my beloved child. That's how God's discipline, how hardship must be understood. It is telling you not to grow weary when you walk through dark valleys. Don't get desperate when you're hurting. Don't know that even the valleys were made to put in your way out of love by your heavenly Father to mold you and to shape you into the image of his beloved Son, Jesus Christ. The Lord who loves you and who delights in you through Christ. And when you have learned to receive hardship, dark times, trustingly, patiently, perhaps even gratefully, then you have found much more than gold and silver, and it will be a blessing to you. In other words, once you have weaned yourself off this world by God's grace, nothing can shatter you. Sometimes the only way for us to gain wisdom is through our Heavenly Father's loving chastisement. Discipline. It is an integral part of the Christian life on earth. As Dr. Beeke told me once, I completely agree. Suffering for children of God is a means of grace. There's hardly anything else that will sanctify you quicker than severe suffering. I've seen it so many times. I've seen it even in this congregation. People being confronted with severe suffering and walking through this valley, yes, fearfully, yes, painfully. They don't even see themselves, but I see something has changed. It's God's choice instrument to sanctify us. And God makes sure to assure us of his kind intentions. In Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11, where Proverbs 3 is quoted, he says, now no chastening seems to be joyful for the present, but painful. These words mean the world to me. Because when I'm suffering, God tells me, I know it's painful.